como hiciste, pues no lo creía. Que sin conocerte cambiarías mi vida. ¿Cómo es que lograste meterte en mi sueño? A veces el cielo se encarga de eso. Y mírame, aquí estoy. Y gracias a ti, hoy puedo ver el mundo que no conocía. Me has enseñado cosas que yo no sabía. Cómo querer a alguien en tan poco tiempo. Tiempo le pido a Dios para poder estar contigo. Y me deje quererte y te regale un suspiro, amor, cuando pienses en mí.
No me rebajo a pagar con la misma moneda. Les doy un billete y hasta les regalo el vuelto. ¡Sas, culebra!
Estás escuchando The Battle is on. Welcome to Goddard Rocket Football on Fiera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com.
Definitely 4-down territory, so keep thinking in your mind, we got 3 plays to make this back.
It's hard to guard on Coach on the good potential crossing.
They're showing corner blitz, and they bring him.
And we got it, Coach, to Castillo. Touchdown! Fade route to Castillo. Let's go. What a ball by Montoya. What a good job with Castillo of high-pointing that ball. Great call by Coach Montoya. Goddard Rocket touchdown with 22.3 seconds left.
Tonight, it all comes down to this as your Goddard Rockets take on their crosstown rivals, the Roswell Coyotes. Rocket Football on Fiera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com. It's presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizza, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Bergie's Plumbing and Heating, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Plateau Wireless, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Now, let the battle begin.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentist.
All right, welcome. Goddard Rocket Football Coaches Show. Coach Deck here with Coach Bolaños, brought to you by Dion's Pizza, of course, every week. These guys do a good job hooking us up and supporting kids in our community. Tanner Todd here producing. Coach, not really a lead-in for this one. Big game, yep. Goddard, Roswell, the crosstown rivalry. It's been around a long time, and you have a lot of experience in this game, both as a player and as a coach for a lot of years. What does this mean to you and the team and the community?
It's a fun game first, man. I mean, it's I was telling somebody this. It kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving Day back in the day, right? You go outside in the backyard and you play football with your friends down the street or your siblings, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. Just obviously a bigger version, and these guys grow up with each other, and there's a lot of familiarity with both sides, and coaching staffs to players. So it's just good for the community. It's I think relationships are good, between both programs. So so it's a fun game, and I think it's really good for us, and then looking back with with the flood that we had, it's nice to see. We'll be doing some fundraising, for both programs Friday night. So it's what it should be. Two programs coming together, man, to help our community that supports both teams and these boys growing up.
So speaking, let's expand on that point a little bit. Doing a fundraiser you mentioned for both schools coming together. What do people need to know about that?
So there'll be a bucket, from both sides being passed around to donate some money, and that money that's collected, we're going to give back to Roswell Independent School District, and there's a program there that helps, our students there, that are certain needs that need to be met. So it just goes right back to our community and into our school. So
that's great.
Yeah, definitely a good one.
So Coach, Roswell coming in, sitting first place in a district right now. Explosive offense this year again. They're giving up some more points on a defense than they have years past. Talk about the offensive and defensive outlook for Roswell coming in.
Defensively, man, they have a lot of experience coming back. I mean, they got a heck of a D line. Probably the best in the state. Those boys are, humongous up front. And so, and then I think, they're really good in the box. I mean, you got, Keegan Nichols and Noah Lynn and Aiden Rutley and, Mason Grayhouse, who I'm expecting to play, and Dominic Silva. Just all those guys. I mean, they do a great job, man. Zach Carrasco's all over the field. I mean, he's, they usually play him in the middle of the field. It's a 4-2 scheme, with two safeties, obviously, over the top. But, they play a lot of cover one to it and almost give you like a split look. But, coaches do a good job of Zai playing the middle of the field. I mean, it's almost like playing with, 12 guys. And with some of those guys, I mean, and they're almost playing with about 15 players. They're just, they're really good. So, that's what they'll get. They're aggressive, obviously. They do a good job, and they do a good job of flying to the ball, man. They play with some excitement, and, those guys have been together for a long time, so there's a lot of good energy, on that side of it, defensively. So, they take some pride, man, in what they do, and it shows, so they've gotten the results from it. Offensively, it's, they got a lot of skilled players there, man. Palomino does a great job of extending plays, and, you got, AB and Jordan Cloud, and, that offensive line, they're pretty much all juniors with the exception of center, Castillo, and he just, they're good. They're young, but they've been together. That offensive line played together all their sophomore years, so they got, reps, and they're just, they're good, and they're going to be really good next year too. So, it's, Coach Lynn hasn't changed much offensively. He still does what he does, and, just, get a lot of misdirection, and a few formations. He doesn't get too crazy. The formations he's had are pretty much the same formations he's had since day one. And, he'll shift you a little bit, and he'll move some people around. But it's like I was telling our boys, man, if you can just, a lot of stuff just turns into what we've already seen. And we've watched a lot of film this week, as we always do. But if you could just read your keys, and just play good football, and it comes down to just tackling, if we can tackle the ball, tackle the ball carrier, I mean, we're going to be fine. If we can block, we're going to be fine. So we just got to do that. So, our boys, again, they've had a good week, man. It's nice to kind of get back into a routine again. Last week was a little crazy, but, sure. We've had a lot of kids gone the week before. So this week back into routine, it's just, we're excited to play. The boys are excited to play, man. We try not to make this game any bigger than the other, but it's fun. This game's absolutely fun, man. Throw the records out the window. Heck, I remember one year, I think it was our second year together, Coach Lynn and I, we played Goddard. Goddard was the #1 team in the state, and I think we had won maybe 2 games at that point, over at Roswell High School, and we barely lost to Goddard, man. I mean, it was a fist fight. So, that's what I'm expecting it to be here too, So we're excited to play.
And then, Coach, the freshman JV seasons are over. I mean, talk about your philosophies with those kids. Do you pull them up and start to find some spots, or get them some reps in practice, or what's How does that work for you year in, year out?
So we had a few of those freshmen, I asked to come up and participate with what we do. And some of those boys are guys that I think that are really influential. I think they're going to have a good offseason with some hard work. They're hard workers as it is. We had 4 of them, to be exact, come up. And same thing with our JV kids. Some of those guys were splitters. They played some varsity and mostly JV. So, we got a handful of those guys that stay back, but everybody else right now, they're lifting and they're running, doing some conditioning, and then at 3:00, they go home and they're just getting ready for the off season. Whenever our varsity season's done. Again, I'm, kind of telling those guys, it could be next week, it could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, whatever time it is, those guys who are staying back, take this opportunity to those JV kids, especially to lead those freshmen, who are back there lifting weights and stuff like that. Because, once we're done with our season, I mean, we're grinding, man. We're going right next to it. And so that, to me, that's always probably one of the funnest parts about coaching is looking at that off season and seeing what kids really transform into leaders, into whatever it is, just to see them grow, that's, that part's fun for me. So I'm excited for that one too.
So Friday Night Lights, it's Goddard, it's Roswell, it's Auburn, Alabama, 49ers, Cowboys, take your pick. It's a big rivalry. Come out, support both schools, support the community. All of our Goddard Rocket football fans will be there, like what Coach said, doing a fundraiser for the flood as well. I'll be there with Coach Roybal. Tanner Todd will be there, ksvptv.com, 1061 Fierro. Thanks again to Dion's Pizza. Goddard Rocket football. We'll see you Friday night. Roll Blue.
With free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wake Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Welcome back to the Goddard Rocket pregame show. Now time for your player spotlight.
My name is Jake Chavez. I'm number 72. I'm a senior. I play center and offensive guard. I'm involved in football and powerlifting.
Player spotlight.
My name is Jake Chavez. I'm number 72. I'm a senior. I play center and offensive guard. I'm involved in football and powerlifting. My favorite teacher is Coach Manzanares. My favorite football team is the Ravens. My favorite thing about being a Rocket is the legacy I got with it.
My name is Ramiro Franco. My number is 73. I'm a sophomore. I'm involved in football and wrestling. My favorite teacher is Archuleta. My favorite football team is the Rams. My favorite thing about the Rockets is our brotherhood with each other.
My name is Mark Gargula. My number is 74. I am a junior. I play right guard. Activities I'm involved is football, track, and that's about it. My favorite teacher is Coach Manzanares. My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys. And my favorite thing about being a Goddard Rocket is the grind and for Greece.
My name is Bryce Paz. My number is 75. I'm a senior. I play left tackle. I'm involved in football and wrestling. My favorite teacher is Mr. Alvarado. My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys. My favorite thing about being a Rocket is the grind.
That's your Goddard Rocket player spotlight. Pre-game show continues right after this.
With genetic heart defects, heart rhythm disorders, heart failure, coronary artery disease, chronic high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular diseases. Call 575-736-8270 to schedule your visit with Dr. Weathers in Artesia or visit artesiageneral.com/cardio appointment. Se habla español.
Get a great deal on select Kubota construction equipment featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through December 31st, subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Check out some of the bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select bottles of International Delight coffee creamers are $3.88 each. And select boxes of white single-serve coffee pods are $3.98 each. In produce, 6-size juicy oranges are 4 for $1, and 6-ounce containers of blackberries, blueberries, or raspberries are 2 for $5. In the meat department, family packs of 80% lean ground beef are $3.59 a pound, and pork baby back ribs are $2.99 a pound. These are just some of the savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Number 71 is Noah Lynn, the 6'3", 265-pound senior playing defensive tackle. Number 50 is Dominic Silva.
High school, but just all levels of football, coach. I mean, this is our Auburn, Alabama. This is 49ers, Cowboys. Big to big. It's big. It's a lot of history, a lot of tradition, a lot of stories from alumni. And so this is going to be a big one tonight, as you said. I mean, Roswell, the #1 ranked team in the state. You know, Goddard, a reorganizing program under a new coaching staff, but have done a lot of great things, have a lot of young kids playing, like you said, and showing a lot of improvement as the season has gone on. And, Coach, we haven't quite played our best game of the year yet, and you and I both know that it's coming tonight.
Yeah, Coach, I really think that is the truth right there. And, you know, look, what a great time to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs. And Goddard Rockets will make the playoffs, make both in 8th in both polls, and key wins against Tennessee. Some Valley teams are also just on the cusp of making the playoffs. And, you know, a lot of history in this game. Coach Bolaño, played for Goddard, coached for Goddard, and then went over and coached Coach Lynn for Coach Lynn's very first year. Stayed with him the whole time.
coaches, a lot of love and respect they have for each other. So big-time game coming with a lot of history both ways, Coach. And like you said, you know what we're about, baby. Roll blue. Roswell kicking to Goddard to start the game. They're going to kick this one deep. Goddard going to show a starburst look. No, this is going to be Castillo going to kick it up the middle. Cuts back to the left. Another cut. Trying to get the sideline. Roswell's going to cut him off there. So Goddard will take over. Their own 22-yard line, left hash, going north to south. Looks like you said, throw out the records in this one. This is going to be a tight ball game. And Goddard fighting for a playoff spot. Roswell fighting for bragging rights. Here we go. And also because they're fighting for the number 1 seed. If they win this game, I really think that season will jump them. But here we go, Coach. First and 10, ball in the left hash. Looks like Isaiah Montoya at quarterback with quarterback with Perez back there. Offsides on Roswell, so I'll take the free 5 yards on first down. So starting lineup for Goddard, you have Isaiah Hunter out there with Jose Cueros, 2 sophomore electric receivers out there. Josiah Castillo, the other receiver, Bruce Loya, playing a wing / tight end. Montoya quarterback. We said Xavier Perez at tailback. Big Bad Bo playing center. Maddox playing center. I think Bo's at right tackle. Okay. Seekers at right. Left guard. Graviola right guard. And then left tackle is going to be Bryce Paz. They're going to get another offsides on Roswell. Roswell crowding the ball. Coach Bolaños right there on that. Roswell trying to get as close to the ball as they can, and they didn't back up after the 1st and 5. This is going to be first down. Your Goddard Rockets. Coach, I think they'll back up on this one. I don't think we'll see 3 in a row lining up in the neutral zone. Hey, Coach, I never know. I'll take it. It's the day after Halloween. We're still spooky season. You ever seen a game start off with 2 neutral zone offside? Coach, I never have. No, not at all. But we're at the 35-yard line. First down, Goddard, roll blue. Here we go. Snap the ball. Yeah, we'll take it, Coach. Big option to the right. Montoya going to keep that one. Roswell. And, Coach, you know, Goddard coming in averaging 17 points offensively, and that's really picked up over the last few games, and giving up 30 points a game defensively. But like you said, defense is a lot better than what that indicates. They've had to be on the field a lot this year. So 2nd and 10, Montoya's in the shotgun. Perez to his left. Loya wing left. Castillo split left. And then Hunter and Cueros twin to the right. Spread look. Montoya shotgun going to step up. He's looking to run. Makes the cut. He's got a lot of space. Flag on the play. It's going to be a first down where they spot it, but a quick flag. And I hope, because we've had 2 snaps and 3 flags, so hopefully that's not one of those nights. Legal hands to the face, right? Basketball physically. Yeah, it was definitely hands to the face. So, Coach, hopefully it's not one of those games where, well, it's a rivalry game. Everyone's here to watch these kids and coaches that have worked incredibly hard all year to get to this game. Talk about we have 3 flags and 1 play, basically. Talk about sucking the life out of the stadium, Coach. Everyone is amped up, ready to go, and then 3 penalties later, here we are. And, frustrating, Coach. 2nd and 20 now. Goddard on their own 25, middle of the field. Trips right, but Loya the wing. Hunter and Castillo now. No, Hunter and Cueros. Castillo split to the left. They drop down to 5. Montoya, straight drop back. Step up in the pocket. That's going to be a sack. So a big loss on the play there. That's number
Roswell High. That's Rutley, Aiden Rutley on the big sack. Coach, he got off the ball quick, and good speed rush there from Rutley. 3rd and a mile. That penalty's killer. You know, there's no offense that has plays for this.
We went from a first down on the 45-yard line to a 3rd and 33 now, Coach. So yeah, penalty definitely a killer for us. So, yeah, penalty definitely a killer for us. So we'll see what Goddard can do in a very tough situation right here. And then, delay of game. We have a delay of game now.
So, Coach, we just got word that we are perhaps just now live, So we've been calling it as though we were live, just in case. So a quick recap, if we are just now live, Goddard gets the opening kickoff up to about the 22-yard line. Roswell, 2 straight neutral zone infractions, moves it up 10 yards. Goddard runs an option, no gain. Penalty Goddard, sack Roswell High, and then 3rd and long, 3rd and 38. Coach, a long way to go here.
We're going to go with
Montoya going to run this off the edge. That's number 8 from Roswell, Greathouse. Showing some good pursuit in that one.
Yeah, Coach, and they got definitely 2 next-level players on their defensive line, and number 8 and number 40, that is Mason Greathouse and Aiden Rutley. Both of those guys, good size and really, really good athletes. And Goddard going to have to punt right here, Coach, but picked up a little bit of yardage, so we're not completely back in the end zone. We are in the end zone, which you never like to see as a punter, but hopefully we can get a good one here. Get a good snap, and they're bringing the pressure, and not a great punt. Hopefully get a good bounce. Nope, bounce backwards, and Roswell High going to get the ball at the 25. They're bringing the pressure, and, we weren't able to get a good boot on it, so Roswell High.
That's a tough break for Goddard. We picked up the first down on penalty, and then Montoya picks up a first down on a scramble, but comes back on penalty, and then Goddard goes backwards after that with the sack, and then the short punt. Roswell takes over in Goddard's territory, close to the right hash on the 25-yard line. Spread formation. Palomino going to throw a little bubble out to the slot. That's number 3 from Roswell, Matt Castillo. Showing a little bit of shake out there, but good tackle from Goddard, minimal gain. Roswell not going to huddle. This will be a tighter formation. Pistol backfield. Palomino going to roll out to the right off the play fake. And that is an incomplete pass. The Roswell had a lot of receivers in the area.
Kind of in the same area, huh, Coach?
So intended for, we'll say 17, Luke Lynn.
3rd and short coming up, real short, Coach. It's a 3rd and 1 from the 16, 8:31 left.
Want to give a shout out to Goddard High School Big Blue Crew, your divisional 4A state champion marching band.
2 wings with the fullback and a split receiver to the right. Motion left to right. That's Cloud. Toss to the right. There's Payne.
Yes, Taylor Payne or Nate Reed. That was Nate Reed. Coach.
Nathan Reed.
Bash
knives in.
Bash brother Nathan Reed right there, Coach.
Roll Blue brings up a 4th and big loss. 4th and 6, Coach. And Roswell bringing on different personnel. They're going to kick this here.
They're bringing in the Zy package, Coach. The Zy Carrasco package looks like it, but Roswell went with that old school mid look where they have a heavy right side, couple of wings with the fullback, and went with just a toss right. And Nathan Reed all over it, Coach. And here's the big boy package. They're going to go with the reverse, Coach, but Goddard might be on it. Oh, and we just couldn't quite get the tackle.
Dang. So that's Nichols. Kind of a little end around reverse sort of look on 4th and long, and
Coach, and look, I couldn't tell if it was our defensive end or our outside backer, but we had somebody right there. We were ready for it. Coach Bolaños anticipated that, had somebody there, and just couldn't quite make the tackle, Coach. And unfortunately, one of our better players as of late, number 63, Eric Gutierrez, Looks like he might have tweaked something, Coach, so hopefully nothing too bad. Best trainer in the state, Andrew Aguilar, can get him fixed up and ready to go.
Palomino
maybe
back
a
in
cramp or
quarterback.
something, Coach.
Yeah, hopefully. First and goal from the 1, and Palomino will drive that one in. So touchdown Roswell. Make it 6-0. And there's the celebration in the end zone. That was a penalty 2 weeks ago. Not today.
Hey, Coach, Goddard defense forced to 4th and kind of long, 4th and 5, 4th and medium. And Roswell High was able to outrun, I think it was our outside backer, Coach, and get the first down, but
yeah, tough break for Goddard's defense there. Got Roswell into a 4th and, like you said, Coach, a 4th and 6, and running play to the outside, couldn't quite get it. But, Coach, the field position there for Roswell was
25 yards, Coach.
Really the best spot for them to be in. So hopefully Goddard here on this kickoff return, we can generate some better field position, and then, Coach, just get the offense rolling. We had a good couple plays, and then the one penalty killed us on the last drive. So hopefully we can get rolling here.
Yeah, Coach, like you said, just, penalties, and Roswell High's drive, the penalties seem to calm down, so maybe these refs were a little amped up for the rivalry game, and maybe they've calmed down a little bit. I'm not saying the penalties haven't been committed, Coach, but you can call a penalty on every dang play.
Roswell's going to kick this one off. The last one went deep to Castillo. We'll see if, Goddard would like to get that starburst going if they keep kicking it deep. Let's see what happens here. Tristan Torres. He's going to run it up the middle, get across the 25-yard line, up to the 27. In the middle of the field, so Goddard's offense will take over.
Coach, and there is a big line on the Goddard side, people trying to get in. And understandable, there's only one entrance on that side, huh, Coach?
Yeah, and that's a one caveat to this game, Coach. So the time was moved up to 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. tonight because of potential rain, maybe heavy rain in the area coming in. So Brian Luck, superintendent, Britt Cooper, athletic director, making the good call to move this game up. And looking for Castillo, it's an incomplete pass there. So, Brian Luck and Britt Cooper looking out for Roswell community and both schools and fans and kids, just being safe and moving this game up to make sure that not only can we get the game in, Coach, but if it does start, storming and heavy rain and lightning and things like that, it gives
everyone gets home and safe before
everybody
it all
a chance
does happen.
To get home. So, it's a great call there. Brian Luck and Britt Cooper always looking out best interest for what the kids and communities need. And so starting at 6 o'clock tonight, so that might be, maybe why there's a late arrival crowd over there. But, Montoya breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, looking for the edge, spin move.
And then, Coach, we're having a quads look right there. That first time we had Josiah Castillo one-on-one, and it looked like we had a little bit of pressure that forced a quick throw right there. Montoya gets out of a couple of tackles and able to scramble and pick up 7 yards. And, going to be a 3rd and 3. I thought that was a bad spot, too, Coach. I thought he got up a little further.
Yeah, the spin and throw forward was another yard or two. Roswell showing pressure, walking up into the B gap there, a little reverse, and Portas going to cut that one back and going to lose yards there. This will bring up a 4th and 4. Goddard will punt here.
And Coach, we really, really need to get a good one going right here. Good punt, turn the field over. And real quick, Coach, while they're getting ready to punt, huge shout out to our Goddard girls soccer program. Good luck to those ladies. They traveled to Los Alamos to take on the Hilltoppers, the number 3 seed. And, you know, our girls have a really, really great team this year and have a great shot at advancing to the semis. So good luck and get after them, ladies. We'll be watching. And
Go to bed early tonight. Rest up. Long trip tomorrow.
NFHS Network, Coach. And we got a better punt, but it just dies right there. And they're going to pick it up, and they're going to try to go back with it, but
that's a crack back there. You can't do
yeah,
that.
so there's another one. Oh, my gosh. So 2 crackbacks, Coach.
So this ball is going to go way back inside Roswell's 20-yard line.
And then there's a third penalty over here, Coach. So penalties all over the field, and that is illegal. The crackback blindside blocks have been for a long time. Rivalry game, you know, motions get the best of you, and that seemed to has happened with Roswell High. And
so the first one happened inside of Roswell's 25-yard line, so this is going to go back around to Roswell's 15-yard line or so, and Roybal with a good punt. Roswell picks it up.
And looks like we have a rocket hurt on one of these blindside hits, Coach, and everyone coming over. Not a good sign. Oh, and that looks like it might be Gary Roybal, unfortunately. Dang it. They got him on the crackback block, Coach. He's down. There's a lot of people coming and checking on him, unfortunately. You know, those are dangerous situations.
Yeah, Coach, for sure.
Moving his legs, and he's getting up, thank goodness. Yeah, I was looking for him on the field, left corner. I couldn't find him, Coach, and I saw the gold cleats and knew it was him. So hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him and nothing too serious. But.
Well, and Gary's a tough kid, as we know, Coach, too. So he'll be back, I would think, and I would hope. And luckily for Goddard, that backs Roswell way back here. So we'll get some starting defensive linemen here, Coach. We got Hasiel Perez playing the right defensive end, Moreno inside, along with 67. That is. So we're wearing the grays tonight. We'll double check all the numbers here.
It might be Rodney Ward, Coach.
Okay. So 67, probably Rodney Ward. Sorg playing that defensive end. You have Payne at the linebacker. Roswell going to run that one up the middle. And that's going to be number 25. Toscano with the carry there. You have Ernesto Garcia playing a linebacker. We mentioned Payne. Nate Reed is out there as well. Tristan Torres, man, in that safety. Andrade playing a corner. And that Castillo playing that left corner, looks like, Coach. And
I'm going to have a comeback on the backside. Andrade plays it well. Throwback. Good defense by Goddard. Andrade, Coach. You know, they tried that little bootleg left, and typically when they do a bootleg ball side receiver, the far end receiver, the L or the R, is going to do a comeback. That's exactly what they did, and Andrade all over it, Coach. And Goddard defense well prepared for that. 3rd and 4 coming up.
And then Alberto Chavez playing that other safety, Coach. And this is a big spot here, Coach. If we can get Roswell to fourth down here, they would have to punt. 3rd and 4, middle of the field, 25-yard line. Roswell, their own 25-yard line. Palomino in the shotgun, tight trips to the left, motion Lynn. Handoff Toscano.
Like a hold right there.
Oh, ball's out! Ball's out! Who's got it?
Oh, my God! Got it, ball, baby! Alberto Chavez laying the one on the Roswell High running back. Forced the fumble. Goddard picks it up. Roll blue, baby!
Tristan Torres jumps on it.
That ball
big. What a
rolled
shot
around
from
for
Beto.
a little. Coach, and Alberto Chavez said, "Meet me at the hole," and he met him, knocked the ball loose, and, Coach, he drove him back. Yeah. They met at the hole, and Alberto Chavez said, "I've been here in the weight room too." Take some of that. Forced fumble, Goddard ball, roll blue, baby.
Berto, helmet on the ball, and Coach, like you said, drove him back, and then that ball bounced around for a while. Good job by Tristan Torres. Here we go, 1st and 10 Goddard. Roswell territory on the 30. Shift from Goddard. And that's forcing Roswell to shift. We got a numbers advantage here. There's Gibbs running left, breaks a tackle. Good job, Brady Gibbs. I love the shift there, Coach. It forces Roswell High to move. And they didn't quite get set up with how they wanted. Goddard numbers advantage to the left.
And Coach,
Brady Gibbs, good run. 5 yards on that one. Brings up a 2nd and 5. And Coach Montoya, offensive coordinator, dialing it up right there, Coach. I love the look.
And, we said it last week, rivalry games, you bring in new stuff. And we saw Roswell High bring in on their big boy package the reverse. And, Goddard bringing in some empty left, some quads left, and some shifting. So, doing it again.
Tight trips bunch.
And we have a counterplay to this. We'll see if we see it now or in a second. And we're going to drop back, do a little dash, throw it to Castillo. Oh, and it's intercepted. Oh, dang it. And, the free safety just came over. It looked like a cover 2 look. Free safety came over and just snagged it, got his feet down. Good play right there. But, it's going to be Roswell High ball deep in their own territory.
Yeah, Coach, they're playing over the top of Castillo there and made a good play. But good news for Goddard is, defense still has a big advantage field position-wise. Roswell will take over on their own 8-yard line, right hash. Palomino calling out the play. Going to be a pistol backfield. Trips to the left, one's a wing. Split receiver to the right. Palomino going to bootleg, keep it to the left.
Knock the ball out. Oh, he's holding it real loosey-goosey, Coach. He gets a good gain right there. He's going to pick up about 16 on that from the 8 to the 24. But, carried it real loosey-goosey, and we saw Goddard's putting their hat on the helmet going for the ball, so hopefully, force another turnover. Roswell High getting to the ball quick.
So Lynn out there playing a wing. He forms a trips right out there. Same look, but flip to the field. Palomino motion. Lynn to the right, kind of bobbled the snap a little bit. Trouble. Palomino scrambling around back there. Nowhere to go. Still scrambling. He's trying to get loose. Going to make something out of nothing.
And he's going to be rocked by Nathan Reed out of bounds.
Big hit from Nathan Reed. Roll below the Bash brother again.
And Palomino just ran 45 yards to gain half a yard.
And that was a good individual effort by a Palomino.
Great athleticism, but
wow.
Nathan Reed said, all for naught, buddy.
And Nate Reed
meet me at the hole.
No gain. Reed, roll blue. 2nd and 10, Roswell now.
They're going to go
Trips
empty
right.
look.
Oh, yeah, empty. Trips right, twins left.
Out route, and they're going to pick up about 3 on the out route.
So Lynn goes down and makes a good catch on that one. Number 17, Luke Lynn, 6'2", 175-pound junior. So Goddard has Roswell in another 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Roswell playing fast, playing with some tempo out there. Trips left, one's a wing, split to the right. Palomino in the pistol with Toscano. This is a check with me play. Palomino going to look to Coach Lynn on the sideline.
Goddard making adjustments to the
Goddard
adjustments. They're going to hand it off, but Goddard's all over. Oh!
Trying to break a tackle. Where do they spot it?
Oh, I didn't think he got it, Coach.
I think they're going to spot him 1st down, though. So Goddard did a good job defensively.
That's a terrible spot on that line judge on the other side, Coach.
But then Toscano fights forward, and yeah, I agree. I thought he was a little short, but they're going to mark him 1st down.
And Coach, that's what frustrates me. Like, you give a terrible spot, and then you don't even mark it. Like, did you already have in your head it was going to be a 1st down, buddy?
1st and 10. But Goddard playing good defense out there, Coach.
Really good defense. That was a great adjustment by Coach Bolaños.
Counter play. And that's going to be Toscano.
Oh, we're going for the ball.
And another big hit.
Oh,
again!
I called it. We're going for the ball.
Fumble. And Roswell's going to get this.
And then I've never seen that before. The lineman scoops up the fumble and then signals a 1st down. Sorry, buddy. It's still 2nd down. But what a hit right there. Coach, who flew in and did that?
Tristan Torres. Tristan Torres flying up.
Goddard is putting the hat on the ball, baby, and they are knocking it out, and they're flying around playing aggressive defense.
So that's something to look at. I mean, that's Toscano's second fumble. Roswell got that one back. So Roswell definitely going after Toscano when he's running the ball. And he's running good, but he's put the ball on the ground twice. Ball's deep.
Long, that's way long.
Post route.
And
Good
they ran
coverage by Andrade.
a double post, and Goddard able to get some pressure on the quarterback and bump him and knock him down. But yeah, that ball sailed on Palomino for sure, Coach. They're in a double post route, and
yeah, they had kind of two posts going into the same area there.
Multiple times they've had a few guys in the same area. I don't know if that's by design or by accident, Coach.
So 3rd and 4. Roswell in this situation, they will go fast and try to get a hard count, especially if the quarterback's under. He's not, though. So Palomino going to be in the shotgun, and we're going to get a whistle.
A timeout. Oh, no, this line judge wants the line judge on Goddard's side, the same one that dictated a first down in a bad spot, just said, hey, move the ball up a little bit for these guys.
Palomino in the gun, going to boot to the right. Trouble. Sword gets him down. That's grounding.
Throw it. Throw the grounding flag. Throw the grounding flag, White Hat. He threw it to nobody.
Should be in a grounding call. He didn't. He just threw that.
And Sorg was all over it, and Roswell Heights quarterback is down, Coach. But that is a grounding penalty. All day, every day, twice on Sunday. Yes, he threw it. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Ooh. Sorry, getting worked up. Rivalry game. If you don't like what we're saying, switch to the other channel, baby. Like I said, you know what we're about. Roll blue.
Yeah, Coach, that was an obvious grounding play there. Sword, good recognition. So
This
Roswell
runs the
bootleg there. Sorg all over it. And Coach, Sorg's another young player for Goddard, and he is getting better by the week, and he gets the huge sack there. Well, it forces the
and not only
the grounding call, and hopefully Palomino's okay for Roswell High, Coach, but Sorg made a good play, and Palomino's up, walking off on his own power, so that's good to see.
Definitely good. That's a really solid player right there, Coach.
It's a great athlete, good baseball player as well.
And basketball, too, so 3-sport athlete. And he's walking off fine, so good for him. And then going to be a long 4th down for the Coyotes. It's going to be a 4th and what is that, Coach? 10, about 21, 22 yards.
And we'll see if Goddard comes after this, Coach. This is a good chance for Goddard to create a big play in the special teams game. Goddard will have Jose Porras, dangerous return man, dangerous player, back to receive this, and he's really deep, Coach. We must expect, and it's Carrasco. Carrasco's a good punter. He's been a good punter for a while. Good snap. Good kick, and he booms it. Porras going to have some room if he can catch this clean. Nope, it's a Goddard bounce. We'll take it.
Yeah, it'll be our ball at the 36, Coach, where he touched it.
So, Coach, good job, Goddard's defense there. Roll blue.
Wait,
Sword.
he touched it at the 36.
Yeah, that should be back to the 36, and they got it. Wait, they did not get it.
He touched the ball at the 36-yard line, guys.
That's a really bad spot. So, Coach, apparently you can just tap the ball and hit it back 20 yards.
Well, if that's the case, just grab it and throw it back 30 yards.
Yeah.
That ball should be at the 36-yard line right now.
It's a bad spot for sure.
These guys are very interesting. A very interesting crew, to say the least, so far for the Goddard-Roswell football game, one of the biggest games in the state.
So Goddard, that's a quads look here. That's a tight trips to the right with an eligible tight end. Going to run the ball, little puller there, good-looking space there. Is that Gibbs, I think fighting
Perez,
forward.
Maybe, Coach. He's going to pick up
Gibbs
about
or Perez, and Perez.
5 right there, Perez.
So good job, Xavier Perez. And, Coach, Xavier Perez is a kid that also has improved throughout the year, and he's running great at back right now, Coach. And I think that's a kid that, for us to win this game, we got to get him going, and he looked good right there on that first down play. So Goddard's going to have to run a play. Well, technically, we don't have to run a play, and we're not going to.
And, Coach, what you just said, for us to win this game, so great start for the Goddard Rockets against the #1 team in the state. Goddard holding them at bay, 7-0, going into the second quarter, and Goddard Rocket ball, baby, roll blue.
So first quarter timeout, Roswell up 7-0. Goddard cooking, KSVPTV.com.
106.1 Fiero for all you truckers out there. Roll blue.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business. You can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
All right, we are back. Coach Deck with Coach Roybal. Goddard 2nd and 5. We flip the field. Goddard going south to north. On 37-yard line. Tight trips to the right. Montoya quarterback lead off the right out of the shotgun, looking to push the pile.
Push him forward, boys.
Good run there. He does fight forward, and we do get a good spot.
Yes. Okay, line judge. I guess that's just how you're feeling today. I'm sorry.
Give everybody a first down.
Give everyone the first down because I didn't know if we had it. Well, signify. You said it earlier. Yeah. Thank you.
There it is. Roll blue. First down, Goddard up to the 42-yard line.
All right. I retract my previous statement. Line judge on Goddard's side. You're just very quick draw on those close ones. But I don't like it either way, Coach. Like, if it's close, let's get a measurement. Let's check it out. But not in that case. Way to give him the first down.
So this is back to that. Yeah, Coach. This is back to that quads look, tight trips to the right.
And the backside's open. Oh, wait. Coach, we had a backside counter set up, and looks like we didn't, or shovel. And something coming back around because both of our guard and counter on the right side pulled and couldn't quite get the exchange off.
Yeah, maybe it looked like maybe a miscommunication there. I was a little unsure on the formation as well. So Roswell, good play there. Goddard's going to lose 5. Back to the 37 of Goddard. 2nd and 15 now, right hash. And Roswell definitely playing over the top of Castillo. They're going to try to take him out of the game. They're just playing.
But then that means we got
playing an in and out look on him.
Coach. Oh, couldn't quite hit it. Facing a lot of pressure. It was Isaiah Montoya. He had Porras kind of on a post route up the middle or a seam and just cut it in. A lot of pressure though.
So 3rd and 16 for Goddard. No wind tonight, Coach. Beautiful weather. You could not ask for a better night for football. Friday night lights, 6 o'clock start. Goddard, Roswell. Goddard down 7-0, facing a 3rd and 16. Perez got some space. Flag on the play.
Of course there's a flag. Another flag right there, Coach, and then Roswell High driving Xavier Perez back. It's going to be on the Rockets.
Roswell will decline this penalty, I would think.
Yeah, they're going to decline it on the chop block, it looks like. So it's going to be 4th and 16, ball to 37. Goddard going to punt it back to Roswell High. So hopefully Goddard gets a good punt right here, and they're going to move the ball up for Goddard.
So Roybal back on. It's good to see him back out there for the punt.
And again, this is the Goddard broadcast. Oh, good punt right there by Roybal. If, you think we're showing favoritism or anything like that, then there's the Roswell High broadcast to go to. You can always do that. So, you're on the Goddard broadcast. So, a good punt right there by Roybal. Going to take the ball down to the 26. Yeah, it looks like the Roswell High 26.
Yeah, so Coach, like you said, dual broadcast. Art and Kelly calling the Roswell High side over there. Those guys do a great job.
Yeah, they do a great job for
Coach Deck
Roswell
and
High.
Coach Roybal up here. We're the Goddard channel. We're going for Goddard. No doubt about it.
If you can't tell.
If you can't tell, that's right. 4-down look for Goddard on the defensive front there. Toscano makes one good cut, but then Talon Payne wraps him up along with,
and Coach, there's
Rodney Ward.
Some extracurricular activities going on.
It's heated down there, Coach. Exactly what you'd expect in a rivalry.
But 10th game, Coach, 7-0.
And the officials have done a good job.
They really have so far.
With that part of it, Coach, just letting these kids play hard. It's a rivalry game. There's nothing going to be over the line.
Big assignment.
Just emotions are going to be high, and officials doing a good job with that. Goddard going to look for a little twist or stunt up here. Here comes ball's loose. Shotgun. Ball's still loose.
Oh! And the Coach, Roswell High has a new quarterback in. That's 17, Luke Lynn.
Well, Coach, and I can tell you who forced that, and that's going to be Payne. Talon Payne with that A-gap pressure, Coach, affecting the snap there. He is Coach, he's the smallest guy out there, but he's the quickest and the toughest. And whenever he plays quick into the A-gap like he did on that one, it really wrecks your play, and on that one, affected the snap. So 3rd and long, like you said, Lynn.
Goddard going to take a timeout, getting guys off the field. And good timeout, Coach. 9:08 left. Going to be a 3rd and 20. Want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, Coach, I think this is a good timeout from Coach Bolaños. This is 3rd and 20 for Roswell on their own 16-yard line. Goddard going to take a timeout and get their 3rd and long package in, because Coach, we'd be huge for Goddard to force a punt right here and get the ball back in good field position. 9:08 to go here in the second quarter. Roswell up 7-0. But Goddard, other than that first possession, has played better ball than Roswell. We just got to get a stop, and then we got to punch it in.
And then, if you're listening, if you're watching, let us know. We know there are Rockets all over the country. So, Rockets, let us know. And big shout-out to my longtime best friend, Ricardo Alvidrez, tuning in, probably at work at Roswell Honda. So those guys always tuned in. Shout-out to those boys at Roswell Honda. And 9:08 left here, Coach. And like we said, this game is going exactly how Goddard wants it to go. Roswell High is deep in their own territory. 3rd and 20, 7-0 only. Hopefully Goddard can get some good field position and, punch one in, Coach, and then really make this game interesting. Roswell High is going to get the ball at half.
And Goddard in this spot, during the year, we've rushed 3 and played coverage. See what we do here.
Yep, and we have
Goddard's defensive line. We got some good pass rushers out there. Sorg's already shown that. We have Moreno, of course, inside. Haciel off the edge. Payne.
And again, backup quarterback in.
So double A-gap look with Payne and Moreno, and they're both coming. Lynn, straight drop back, steps up in the pocket, throws it deep.
Oh, yeah.
Knocked down by
Isaiah Montoya.
Isaiah Montoya playing that middle of the field safety. On the money, knocks it out, roll blue, Montoya.
And that was really close to being picked off right there by Montoya, Coach.
Really close.
So good job of Goddard right there. And a big shout-out to longtime Rocket alum and former teacher Gina Smith, tuning in from Tyler, Texas.
Yeah, let us know if you're watching. Hit us up where you're watching from. So Carrasco going to punt from his own 3-yard line, and we would love to get a big return here. Hopefully he kicks it right to Porras. And he does. If we get a good bounce here, we don't. Oh, good bounce from Roswell. Dang.
What a punt.
And that's Carrasco. He's been doing it for a while. Dang, tough break for Goddard. I was hoping Porras could run up and get that one. But Carrasco, good punt. And, Coach, that
was
took
over
a,
60 yards,
yeah,
Coach,
it
with
took
that
a
bounce.
dive to the left and then the big bounce. So Roswell flips the field.
So 8:47 left. Goddard ball, and yet special teams right there for Roswell High doing a good job flipping the field over. But Goddard football.
So Goddard wearing their all gray uniforms, navy blue helmets, white GR, looking sharp out there. Down 7-0, Coach, but playing good ball.
And I also love that, Coach. You know, we knew Roswell High was going to come out with an alternate jersey. Goddard said, we got an alternate jersey for you too. So really, really like what Coach Bolaños did with that. And, Coach, we're going to go with the counter, and Brady Gibbs hit the hole hard. He was met by a big defensive lineman, but he stayed up, stayed running those legs, and no gain. But Brady Gibbs, just like a kind of like symbolism for the game for the Goddard Rockets, like, we're not backing down, not tonight, not tonight. So we met him at the hole, much bigger player. Gibbs took the hit and kept on trucking,
Yeah, and Coach Roswell's linebackers doing a good job so far. I don't know if they're keying those guards or not, but they're flying through. Goddard a heavy trips, look to the left, run option to the left. Montoya going to cut. He's got space, lowers the shoulder, falls forward, going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Good job right there
Long
by Montoya.
2. Good job by Montoya. That's a heavy trips look over there. It's a trips to the left with either a tight end or a heavy tackle.
Yeah, Roswell High playing real aggressive as usual, Coach. Defensively and, kind of overplayed the option, and Montoya cut up field. A good run right there. Picked up 8.
3rd and 2. Montoya going to run this up the middle. There's a flag, though. There's a flag on both sides, Coach. With 2 flags that quick, that's got to be neutral zone Roswell High again, I would think.
Yeah, that was really fast.
Right at the snap, they threw it. Both sidelines.
Let's give us the first down, baby.
It's a hold on Goddard, but and a face mask on Roswell, so I guess we'll
nullify.
Replay.
Those will cancel each other out, and then we're going to replay downs, 3rd and 3, so end up being a good result for Goddard.
Somebody to look for here maybe for Goddard, Bruce Loya. He's a good receiver as a tight end. Maybe we could sneak him out here, Coach, out into the flat, pick up this first down. It's going to be a trips right to the right. Montoya, gun to the left in the shotgun. Here we go, big play. He's going to keep that. Gibbs running wide. He's going to pick up a yard or so, but he's going to be short. Bring up a 4th and 2. Roswell showing off their speed laterally there on defense. Roswell, always a fast team. So Goddard picks up 1, but can't quite get it.
So in this,
and again, Coach, Carrasco's punt really flipped the field there.
Coach.
That was.
And this, I was about to say, in this defensive battle, special teams are so important. Like in such in such a defensive game, special teams are vital. And Roswell High able to flip the field over. Hopefully Goddard can right here. It looks like we got a good one. We need a good bounce.
Good punt from Roy Ball there. So Goddard flips the field back. Roswell's going to take over in their own territory on the. They haven't decided yet where they're going to spot it. It's like the 40. (36-yard line). So great punt from Roy Ball there.
So it looked like a 41-yarder right there for the Rockets. So, Roy Ball flips the field over right back, and we'll take it.
We will take it.
There's been some interesting spots right there, and Yeah, I thought that. I won't say what I thought, but Roswell high ball. So here we go. We're going to be the big boy package again with Carrasco, and going to be a heavy sweep to the right. Got it all over it, Coach.
Who's that?
Nathan Reed. Is that Taylor
Reed.
Payne?
That's Payne.
T-Payne, the other Bash brother, Coach.
No, that's it. That is Reed, isn't it?
Coach,
yeah, 27. Nate Reed.
I thought
That's
was,
why we call them the Bash brothers. We can't tell them apart out there.
They both wear neck collars. They both have a 7 at the end. But I thought that was more of a loss of 1, Coach.
So they're going to keep Carrasco in.
And counter this time. And got it all over that one too, Coach.
Sorg again, along with Moreno and
Ernesto Garcia.
Goddard's defense bowing up, roll blue, 3rd and long now. So Roswell, we haven't seen Palomino back, and they've been rolling in Lynn and then also Carrasco. Those are 2 players that have a lot of experience.
And it's going to be a 3rd and long. Goddard playing great defense, put him in the hard situation, and then they're going to just go.
Bootleg to the right. Oh, he's got a guy wide open, and he catches it. So we blew a coverage there. Montoya was back deep to force him out of bounds. And that's Keegan Nichols.
Yeah, Coach, you got to, the safety's got to stay home and do their job. You're not going to go up and stop the run at the line of scrimmage as a safety. You need to set back, scan the field, see if you have any crossing routes or any deep routes coming up your side. So just a little bit of lack of execution by our safeties right there. You got to kind of know what's coming too. 3rd and 10, they're not going to try to run the ball, I don't think.
So Lynn at quarterback now. Handoff to Toscano. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks another one, got some space.
Holding, we got a holding, Coach. Dan Moreno going to walk off with a little gimpy. They were holding him. Oh, no, they're going to call it on Moreno. They're talking to Lynn about. No, we'll see what happens.
This should be coming back, I would think, Coach.
I guess they're just giving an explanation to the Roswell High side.
Yeah,
but, yep.
I think they're trying to cut Moreno out there, and then.
Oh, they chop blocked Moreno.
Yeah, so he must have been engaged by another player and then chopped down by somebody else while he was engaged.
They kind of have, yep.
And Coach Moreno, year in, year out for Goddard, elite.
Yeah, Moreno just mean, aggressive, great football player for the Goddard Rockets, Coach, and hopefully he's okay because he's a vital piece to our defense.
Eric Gutierrez went out early with that injury, Coach. Hopefully he can come back because he was really coming on as well with Gutierrez and Moreno out there. Goddard's D-line on the inside especially dangerous, but right now they're both going to be out. So we'll take a quick timeout, 1 minute, middle of the second quarter here, 4:36 to go. Roswell up 7-0. KSVPTV.com, 106.1 Fiero for all you truckers out there. Roll blue.
Roll blue.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
All right, we're back. Lynn in the pistol toss left. Oh, and Goddard. Ernesto Garcia. Big tackle almost for loss. We'll call it a no gain. Ernesto roll blue. Knife's in there. That's number 6, Godoy, on the carry for Roswell.
Godoy.
Ernesto Coach, that's another kid playing outside linebacker. Ernesto balling out all year. 2nd and 25.
Very, very
Roswell,
tight look.
42-yard line. Lynn at quarterback. Play action. Roll to his right. Trying to look deep. Goddard's going to get the
ball. Got it. Goddard ball, Coach.
Ball is out.
He was not even close to being down. Oh, my gosh. That is the worst call I've ever.
Oh, man, that ball was
out.
But Goddard does get the sack.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the replay. That ball was out. He was still standing up. That was a very, very interesting call by the White Hat. It should be Goddard's ball right now.
We got to get Coach Bolaños a challenge flag out there, Coach. That was blatantly a fumble, but Goddard does get the sack at least.
So
3rd and 28, but now we got to get a stop here.
Very interesting, very interesting.
We got to play
White
another
Hats.
down. So I think, see what Roswell does here. We'll try to get a chunk of this screen. Got some space there. Castillo runs up. Good job there. Castillo forcing that back
Ricky
in.
Winchester coming and making a great
That
tackle.
boy, Ricky. Get him, Rick. Ricky.
Good old Ricky.
Flying, Coach.
They're it's gonna be 4th and 23, Coach, and I don't know if they're gonna go with the pooch punt, try to get Goddard off sides, but Roswell High is lining up for it offensively.
I think you'll see Roswell try to go for this. You know, they'll throw it up, try to make a play, and Coach, they've made a lot of plays in this situation. You know, they're in Goddard's territory. I mean, Carrasco is a great punter, so I'm sure that's what Coach Lynn is debating right now. They can use Carrasco and pin Goddard.
No, they're going to take a timeout and reevaluate things, Coach.
Yeah. So I think you'll see Carrasco come on and just try to pin Goddard deep here.
It should be Goddard Rocket football right now, though, Coach.
Man.
Without a doubt, 100%. Coach Bolaños is going to send that to the NMAA because that was a blatant fumble. You cannot miss that call in a rivalry game, Coach. And those are the kind of things that, you know, can turn a game over, especially rivalry games. And unfortunately, the White Hat just blatantly missed that call, just flat out missed it. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully Goddard takes over after this 4th down and nothing crazy happens. But, missed opportunity, not because of Goddard did anything. The ref certainly missed that call right there. And again, if you don't like what you're hearing, there's a Roswell High feed also.
Making a video I can upload to TikTok.
This happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok.
Yeah, Coach. Tough break for Goddard.
But like all game long, Coach, these guys have been having the next play mentality, and they're playing really, really great football. And you come up with a big stop right here. We'll see what Roswell High does if they have an interesting, you know, Philly special, a flea flicker. We'll see what they have in store, but it looks like they're bringing the offense out. High drama at the Wool Bowl, 4th and 23.
And Coach, Roswell has converted a lot of these over the years. They're going empty. Goddard rushing 3.
And they get a good amount, Coach, but it's like a punt basically right there. So Goddard going to take over at the 20-yard line. It'd have been nice if we could have knocked that down, Coach, but nonetheless, Goddard taking over.
Yeah, Coach, I think that's Roswell just saying that's like a punt. Maybe we break a tackle.
But with like the type of punters Carrasco is, I have a feeling he could he could have pinned the Rockets inside the 5-yard line, Coach. So we'll take it. We'll
2
take
minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Goddard has shown a good 2-minute offense here lately. See if we can jump in that. Going to flip up the formation, double gun look. Montoya back there. Gibbs and Perez. Counter. This is going to be Perez. Breaks a tackle, cuts back.
That's what we need right there.
Run.
Good 5-yard gain right there.
So 2:07 and running. You'll see Goddard pick up the tempo here.
As we said, Roswell High is going to get the ball coming out of the half, so it'll be a big, big score right here by Goddard. And again, Goddard keeping that same formation, Coach. The clock ticking, but if we keep it at 7-0, I think we'd be just fine going into halftime.
Oh, there goes Perez off the edge again. He's going to get out of bounds, stop the clock, first down. Good run from Perez. So this split backfield look giving Roswell High some trouble with their keys.
A good
That'll
job.
be a first down, Goddard. Perez.
What a good job of Coach Montoya of recognizing that they're picking up on cues by the guards or the tackles, maybe both, and, to kind of confuse them and give different looks with that double back look. What a beautiful football Friday night, Coach.
Man, not a flick of wind. Perfect weather. Post-Halloween.
Hopefully this isn't the calm before the storm, Coach.
Yeah. Counter. Montoya going to keep that one.
He's going to pick up, I thought he picked up about 2, but they're not going to give him any.
Going on the keeper for the Rockets, brought down to number 50, Dominic Silva. Loss of 1 on the play, makes it a second down and 11.
So a minute coming up left in this first half, and couldn't have gone any better for the Rockets besides, not giving up that touchdown. Remember, that touchdown was only a 25-yard drive also, and Goddard forced them to a 4th down on that play.
Perez
hit the truck stick. Attaboy, Xavier Perez.
Minimal gain, but great run. And it looks like Goddard coach is content on.
And Roswell going to take a timeout.
So Roswell's going to take a timeout, stop the clock here, 36 seconds. So, looks like.
Well, Coach, I have a feeling that they're going to try to come after that punt if we don't get a first down right here. So first down is vital right here because, Roswell High, really good special teams unit, has come close on a couple of punts already. And, Coach, we've been saying it all year long. Goddard Rockets defense is one of the best units in the state. Roswell High comes in averaging 40 points a game, and they are at 7 going into the half, or hopefully we'll keep it at 7 going into the half. We got 3rd and 9 coming up for the Rockets with 36 seconds left. Roswell just took a timeout, but
when Roswell calls timeout there, Coach, like you said, they're wanting to extend this half, try to force a punt, try to get an extra possession. So if you're Goddard, Roswell's showing they're going to use their timeouts. Maybe Goddard does try to generate a big play here, try to catch Roswell in a blitz or catch them asleep at the back, something. Roswell definitely playing over the top of Castillo. They're not going to let Castillo get deep.
Going to give it to Gibbs.
Brady Gibbs on the carry for the Rockets.
And going to be 34 seconds left, Coach. No gain right there by Gibbs. So going to be a 4th and 9. 34 seconds left, and a Coach.
Quick timeout.
Yeah, we'll take a quick
Roswell.
time,
and then we'll take one as well. Let's go 1 minute. We'll go KSVPTV.com. 106.1 Fiera. All you truckers out there, Goddard Rocket football. Roll Blue.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, we are back, so we're still in a timeout down there. Roswell took a timeout. Goddard will punt coming up. 4th and 10, 34 seconds left to go in the first half. Can you see Roswell come after this?
Yeah, Coach, I really think Roswell's going to try to come after
generate a big play. Coach, if you want the craziest fake punt call of all time, this would be it, because I think Roswell's coming after this.
That would, ooh, Coach.
That's why we're sitting up here. We could say stuff like that, right? But I think Roswell's coming after it. So there would be opportunity with that. I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying.
Just saying that is an option.
Because Roswell is definitely calling timeouts to try to come after this punt.
It'll be interesting to see if their quarterback, Cedillo, comes back or not, Coach. And
Roswell, they're coming.
Get it off.
Good punt from Roy Ball. Breaks a tackle, Perez. Roswell cutting back, and then a nice tackle there. That's
Alberto, Coach?
That is...
What number was it?
Marcos Rodriguez,
oh,
Coach.
Attaboy, boy, Marcos.
Good job, Marcos, flying down on special teams, making a good tackle. So Roswell, 1 timeout left. Good punt, good coverage. 45-yard line.
And a big series right here, Coach. 21 seconds left. It looks like Roswell High's quarterback, Cedillo, did return. He's back in shotgun formation for them. And Goddard going 3-down look. Roswell High is an empty. Roswell High has, 1 timeout left, Coach?
Yep, so Palomino back to pass. He's going to step up, throwing deep, back across his left. Danger, almost intercepted.
No!
They're going to call
that is a terrible call.
Pass interference.
That is a terrible call. What is he calling right there, Coach? That wasn't pass interference. That wasn't a late hit. That wasn't an illegal hit.
That was intended for Mason Greathouse. That was that Chavez on the coverage there? Coach, I missed the...
Coach, that is... Oh, wow. No way. No way is that pass interference. If the ball would have touched the receiver's hands, he would have hit him at the same time the ball hit his hands, Coach. Terrible call. Again,
so Roswell into Goddard's territory up to the 41. Empty look, trips right, twins left. Palomino in the shotgun. Goddard rushing 3, playing coverage. Palomino going to step up, scramble, look out from behind. There's Sorg again.
Sorg is all over the place, Coach. And that's going to be halftime, baby. He couldn't even get it off. Sorg with the sack. And that's going to be halftime. Going to be Roswell High's ball coming out of the half. But the Goddard Rockets are playing lights out, especially on defense, exactly how we wanted this game to go.
Lawrence Taylor out there, Coach.
Coach.
Man. So we're going to have 20 minutes on the clock here. Looks like Roswell's band is going to perform.
And then the state champion Goddard Rocket Band is going to perform. They might perform together also, Coach.
Yes. So stick around for that. Big-time halftime show.
And again, big shout-out to Kevin Everett and the Big Blue Crew.
The Maestro.
The state champion marching band, okay, for the Goddard Rockets. Roll blue, baby.
We're going to go raid the concession stands. We'll get tuned up here at KSVPTV.com, 106.1 Fierro. For all you truckers out there, Tim Fuller in the house over here saying
the man, the myth, the legend, Tim Fuller.
We will be back for the third quarter. Roll blue.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender love and care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2668.
This is an important service update from Plateau for Roswell, Dexter, and Hagerman customers. We are aware that many of our valued customers in Roswell are experiencing service outages due to the recent weather event. Our teams are working diligently to restore services as quickly as possible. We understand how important staying connected is, and we appreciate your patience as we navigate these challenges. Please know that our top priority is getting services working safely and efficiently. Thank you for your understanding and support from all of us here at Plateau.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans! Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, proud supporter of Goddard Rocket Sports.
And welcome back to halftime. Here as well, we're going to say it, the biggest game in Roswell, certainly all of Chaves County, maybe southeast New Mexico tonight here. Halftime here at the Roswell Goddard matchup, and as is always our tradition here, this week we're back with Britt Cooper, AD for the Roswell Independent School District. Welcome back, Britt. How's things going? I know it's busy. You're still probably dealing with a little flood stuff, but playoff time. Just overall, how's life from the athletic side of things?
It's been busy, but it's been good. We're middle of the soccer playoffs. Roswell, unfortunately, their boys lost to Volcano Vista the night 2-1 in the first round, so they're out. But the Goddard girls, they advanced. They beat Miamira 2-0, so they will be playing Saturday at Los Alamos at 11 a.m.
Very good.
So we're proud of them. But, Roswell had a great season. They won district, and, so overall a really good soccer season. So
yeah, it's one of those things. And obviously seniors, they because this is their last chance and things. But for those young players, this inspires them and and of course, that's that gelling process as they get mature through high school. The young players will start becoming the leaders but setting the table for a bright future for the squad here.
Right,
it's good stuff there.
Yeah, and we're middle of volleyball. Roswell is 4-0 in district. Goddard's currently 2-1, so they're both doing very well, and we'll see how it comes out. A couple of weeks will be time for the state volleyball tournament, so it's right around the corner. So.
Yeah, and it happens fast and furious. It's for, and do they still do and this is where I'm a little behind it. Do they do double elimination in volleyball playoffs still when they get to the
when they get to state? Yes.
Yeah.
There's no longer a district tournament, but they do when they get up there. It's double elimination. They took out the pool play, but it's it's tough when you get there. But
sure. Well, and obviously the strategy is don't lose because the sooner you end in the sooner you end up in the losers bracket, the bigger the hill you got to climb out of to get back into that championship.
Yeah, so, you wanna just win them all and don't have to worry about it.
It's just so much easier when you win.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'll be fast paced, and of course, as we get to that time, we'll be bringing all those games for you on our radio stations and all that. Too. So.
Yeah, and then cross country, they got their district meets this week, so it's winding down. Their state meet is next Saturday in Albuquerque, so they're doing well as so fall sports are getting there. And of course, football is what it is. Currently Roswell's leading the district, and Goddard's in the playoff hunt. So
sure. Just she was curious while we're talking cross country. Obviously, volleyball, the indoor sports, they got a gym they can practice. But did flooding and stuff impact some of the training for the cross-country team? Because I imagine there's parts of the course where they just couldn't do their thing because of the flooding and so forth.
They run different places and all, but I think the coaches adjusted and
they found accommodations and workarounds and things.
Dry ground, I'm sure, but I'm sure it hindered it for a day or two.
Sure.
So.
But again, just another one of these challenges that each of these teams have been facing in various ways, shapes, or forms.
Right.
Is all right? How do we still achieve what we achieve when with the circumstances we're dealing with?
Yeah, but it's been really good to see. I've seen some stuff on Facebook and all. Some of the teams, both schools are helping out with the flood victims.
Absolutely,
and,
I've seen a lot of that with
collecting donations, and they've done a lot. I know Hobbs the other night brought some donation supplies to Roswell High.
Yeah,
you know,
I
so,
saw on Facebook about a
right.
week ago they were soliciting at the game there that night.
So it's been positive. There's been a lot of good things that have happened out of a very bad situation.
Sure, but of course when it comes to the whistle blowing, it's game on at that point.
Right.
It's every team for itself.
yeah. I'm we're just glad the kids, everything's back to normal in that aspect of it, and they're able to get away from stuff and just enjoy playing in athletics.
Absolutely. While I got you here, and of course we're talking the last game of the regular season here for football. Obviously, we're going to be talking about some playoff games here in the coming weeks. Just to remind folks and everything, give how that process is going to be for accessing tickets and stuff, assuming we do have a game at the Wool Bowl here at some point during the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll do the selection. Sunday we'll know where everyone's seated and everything, and but then it's in the hands of the NMAA. So through GoFan, of course, we our local games, what we have during the school year, the regular season games, we have GoFan as an option as well as cash. But of course, the NMAA, when they control the tickets, it's all through GoFan. So,
Gotcha.
But hopefully, people have used it enough and have access to it and all that. Yeah, more comfortable than it was when it first came out.
Absolutely. But I would say if you're not comfortable with it or not familiar with it, don't hesitate to call your high school, and they'll be happy to have someone navigate how to do all that.
Yeah.
Or you probably call the AD's office.
Yeah, our
someone
office.
will navigate you through it. Yeah.
We're always willing to help. If someone needs to come by and needs some help with their phone to get it, we'll show them how to do it.
Yeah, call the district office. Anyway, someone will be happy to navigate you through that.
Exactly.
Another thing I want to kind of put on people's radars here, since we're going to be a week out here, and not necessarily in sports world, but certainly in the school world here, with Veterans Day just right around the corner. Next week, you're going to start seeing in full force schools around the district doing various Veterans Day programs at elementary, middle, and even high school. I know right off the top of my head, I know Goddard's is November 7th, but I know there's a schedule, and then you'll start seeing them on the radar next week. Just from your experience, when you see the schools and stuff, they do an amazing job, and I always tell people to go. But from your perspective as a coach and being in the schools, just kind of talk about that importance that these Veterans Day programs mean to these schools and to everybody.
Yeah, Veterans Day is very important to recognize our veterans, and both high schools put on good programs and have in the past, and I've attended both, and it's amazing what they pull together, and and it's great to see the young people, the students and all involved, and kind of understand a little bit about the people that keep us free.
Absolutely. So and so that's why I always want to encourage you to try to attend as many. Obviously, if your kids or grandkids at their school, if they're doing a Veterans Day assembly or presentation, please be involved with that. Let your kids, grandkids show you off a little bit. But at the same time, and this is the same thing I always say when I'm talking about this. This is kind of as a veteran myself, and speaking to other veterans out there, we always have that role of server's heart. That's generally a lot of veterans have that in their heart, and I know you're not one to want to be recognized or want to be in the spotlight for things. I get that. Believe it or not, I'm kind of like that myself, despite my career choice. But anyway,
right.
But you're also serving as a role model and a mentor. You're showing these kids why the role of a veteran is so important in our society, and quite frankly, you're inspiring a few of those kids to be you when they're of that age. And so, to me, if don't look at it as they're just trying to hear to slap you on the back and think I get it. You get. I don't want to be that person, but at the same time, you're being a representation of for that next generation to show them why these folks are here. So that's why I always particularly the ones at schools. I really think you need to show. I mean, if you don't want to go to the Veterans Parade downtown or something, so be it. But the ones in the schools, that one, that one, you're really serving community by doing.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of young people that they get their inspiration from them, and of course, when they join the service themselves, that has a big influence.
Absolutely.
But a lot of them want to go that direction in their careers.
They're seeing the heroes.
And that's great. We need more of them.
Absolutely. So please consider as next week approaches here and we get closer to Veterans Day, please make a point to try to attend some of these. And I'm telling you, the Goddard one, Roswell, like you said, they all do an amazing job. But Goddard, they really treat it like a rock concert, and it's like you just got to see it to understand it. So check it out. As far as sports side of things, is there any other things that we've missed or any other things we want to put on people's radar for next week?
Well, volleyball's got one more week of regular season, and their selection committee will be the following Sunday. So, football being selected, and we'll just have to see where everyone, gets put and where they play and go from there. It's always an exciting time of the year.
Well, I'm sure we got a few more games we'll be talking a few halftimes about here for the coming week. So
I would imagine.
Got a feeling we're not done yet. Between you and Mika, we got a few more conversations.
Right.
Coach, as always, appreciate the visit, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
When you're active, injuries happen. Don't let them keep you on the sidelines. Make your comeback stronger with Soft Wave Therapy. Cutting-edge treatment to get you back in the action. Soft Wave Therapy is non-invasive and offers quick treatment with little to no side effects. This is the same technology used by the nation's top universities and professional athletes. Get back into the game. Give Premier Chiropractic a call today at 623-2900 or visit healthyroswell.com.
All right, we are back. Little halftime recap. 7 minutes to go here in the halftime. Roswell's band is out there putting on a show right now. Before that, it was the Big Blue Crew, led by the maestro Kevin Everett.
I love that, Coach, the maestro.
Your state champion, Big Blue Crew, Goddard Rocket Band. Last week won that state championship, Coach, and then have another big competition this week. They rocked the house. Halftime here at the Wool Bowl, Roswell, New Mexico, the early start, 6 p.m. Trying to beat some weather coming in, and Coach, it's been a great football game. Roswell up 7-0 at half. Had the short touchdown drive, 25 yards. After a couple big penalties, backed Roswell up, and then backed Goddard up, short punt. 7-0 Roswell, but Coach, since then, Goddard's defense has been lights out, forcing 2 turnovers, a lot of 3rd and 4th and longs. Goddard's offense hasn't gotten rolling yet, but Coach, a tight ball game, exactly what we thought coming in. Big rivalry, Roswell up 7-0, and a long way to go here in this one.
Yeah, Coach, we talked about it pregame. We both had a good feeling about this. It seemed like the boys all week had a really good feeling. It seemed like they had a good week of practice. They had really good body language, really good energy all day long today. And, they're proving that first half, playing the #1 team in the state, #6 overall team in the state, to a 7-0 ball game. So, this is a Roswell High team that has beaten Alamogordo 41-14, Hobbs in overtime 37-35, beat Deming 51-20, Santa Teresa 47-0, Gadsden 48-7, beat Artesia 44-40 and also beat Mayfield 28-7. So really, really good Roswell High football team, and Goddard is playing them, toe-to-toe right now. So Goddard's showing the improvement throughout the year, Coach, that they've had. Just an awesome job by the coaching staff, led by Coach Bolaños, and just an awesome job by all the boys in general, all the other coaches. Coach, massive, massive improvement, and we've said it all year long in the broadcast, Coach. We've seen it coming.
Yep.
It's been, it's always hard in a transition year with a new coach, and then we've had tons of injuries, an amazing amount of injuries, and still able to overcome that. And like we said, we will be in the playoffs as a just what's yet to be determined is going to be the seed. So, and we think, Goddard will get a first-round win in the playoffs, and then who knows after that the way they're playing, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, and, this halftime here, you mentioned Coach Bolaños and his staff. Coach, those guys have done a great job all year, and right now in that locker room with this longer halftime, 20-minute halftime, it gives you more time to rest up, hydrate, also go over your, different personnel packages, what's going to change, make those adjustments. So, those adjustments are about what you can do and what you want to try, but then also you're expecting the other side to make some adjustments as well. So Coach Bolaños and his staff, they're in there on the whiteboard, Coach dialing stuff up. And this is a 7-0 ball game. Roswell will start the third quarter with the ball. And then, Coach, we are right in this ball game. We just got to get on the board, start to put some pressure on them, and
Coach,
and keep playing great defense, which we have all night.
We talked about it previously, taking chances. How crazy would it be if Goddard came out onside and got the ball, Coach?
Well, Coach Roybal and we are onside kick guys just in general. Like, we're always going to vote yes for the onside kick. So, and that's why we're up here just eating pizza in the booth. We can say, we can say stuff like that. But yeah, Coach, I totally agree with you. Be a sneaky little surprise there, and Nate Reed is a really good kicker as well, and we've seen his onside kick attempts this year.
With definitely a few successful ones by Nathan Reed.
And Roswell's also dangerous in the kickoff return game as well. So kicking it deep, it's a little dangerous back there. Well, Coach, that's always the fun part of watching two great teams play is what's the next call going to be? What's the adjustment? What's going to be that big moment that flips the game? It's fun to speculate up here what and when that'll be.
Yeah, Coach, big time chess match between these two coaches, especially since they've known each other so well, coached side by side for so long.
So 2 minutes on the clock. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and then we will be back for the second half. Stick around for our commercials and advertisements that make all this go on KSVPTV.com. Jocelyn up here producing for us, doing a great job as always. So we'll be back 3 minutes. Goddard Rocket Football, KSVPTV.com, 106.1 Fierro for all you truckers out there. Goddard Rocket Football, roll blue.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Artesia General Hospital has welcomed cardiologist Luther Weathers to the team. Dr. Weathers is board certified with a subspecialty in cardiovascular diseases. He treats patients with genetic heart defects, heart rhythm disorders, heart failure, coronary artery disease, chronic high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular diseases. Call 575-736-8270 to schedule your visit with Dr. Weathers in Artesia or visit artesiageneral.com/cardio appointment. Se habla español.
All right, and we are back. Both teams, Goddard just came out from halftime, and Roswell High about to do the same. You know, we mentioned it early. The pageantry of high school football is in full effect. One of the best rivalry games in the state, and it is definitely not disappointing. 7-0 defensive battle so far. Roswell High is up, and they scored on a 25-yard scoring drive after Goddard picked up a first down and had a penalty, a personal foul penalty, and then had a holding penalty, and so they backed Goddard way up and didn't have too good of a punt, and then Roswell High punched it in from 25 out, but Goddard forced them into a 4th down and had a guy close to make a play. So the one scoring drive that Roswell High did have, Goddard was right there to stop it, and it was just a 25-yard drive. So Goddard defense showing out. And again, we just want to give a big shout out to our girls soccer team, the number 6 seed in Class 4A, and they take on Los Alamos tomorrow, 11 a.m. If you have NFHS Network, check it out. They have a good shot, you know, pulling off the upset and advancing to the semis, Coach.
Coach, they've had a great year.
Great. I think 14-5-1 now,
man,
Coach.
Had a great district season as well.
Coach Sosa, Coach Austin, Coach Masterson doing a great job with those girls, and you know, shout out to those girls for sure, Coach. And then, you know, a lot of girls basketball players on that roster also. So you know, shout out to our girls basketball players also playing soccer: Olivia Rosso, Aubrey Bolaños. We have Lauren Madrano, Julissa Duran, and then Marisol Peinado. We have Cassie Carrillo Moreno as a manager. We're going to convince freshman Brandon Rivera, stud soccer player, to play some basketball, Coach. So lots of girls soccer players.
A lot of
on
track
the basketball
athletes.
team. Lots of track athletes
out there. Natalie and Sophia.
Little Natalie Hardwick, Coach.
There is a little onside kick, a little pooch, though.
And they onside it. And yeah, Coach Natalie Hardwick injured right now, but one of the best soccer players in the state champion high jumper, and amazing basketball player.
And what an addition Aubrey Bolaños has been to not just our sports programs, Coach, but just our school.
Just the culture in general,
a great
Coach.
Kid, and
she's one of the most competitive, aggressive athletes, explosive that you're going to see, and
makes the best chocolate chip cookies
around
in the nation.
Wait, Aubrey, I didn't get mine this week.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble, Aubrey.
And so Roswell High going to go with the run to start off. They're going to pick up about 9 yards to start off this second half.
Toscano, 9 yards to open up the game there. So, Coach, the tip of the football is on the 50-yard line.
It's going to be a second.
Coach, we got a heck of a ball game here. Goddard, Roswell, north-south, cross-town rivalry. Goddard looking to get a stop here.
Going to be an empty look coming up. They're going to go with a fake
quarterback counter,
sweep quarterback counter, and Cedillo's going to run out of bounds after picking up about 6 yards, Coach. So Roswell High is going to take it inside Goddard's territory down to the 45. 1st and 10 coming up.
So Roswell's used a few different quarterbacks tonight. They have that package with Zy Carrasco, and then Luke Lynn has come in. And then Coach Palomino, is a great athlete. He multi-sport athlete, and he's getting to run the show this year, and he's made a lot of plays with his legs and did on that one. 1st and 10 Roswell, Goddard territory, 45-yard line left hash.
Tight bunch look
toss
right there.
left. That is Luis Godoy on that one. 4-yard rush. Roswell still working that left hash. Goddard battling some injuries in that first half. We saw Moreno go out. We saw Gutierrez go out, and I don't see them out there right now, Coach. And if they're not able to come back, those are 2 huge losses for Goddard's defensive line. So hopefully they could get back here. There's a run up the middle, and Goddard.
And Godoy's still up, Coach.
Boy, that was a big stick by Goddard in the hole, but then Godoy breaks that tackle, and then another Goddard player down here. So Andrew Aguilar out there, Goddard athletic trainer. Lisa Sandoval as well, Roswell High's great athletic trainer. And Coach, it's always great to see, all the help that kids get from both sidelines, out there.
Coach,
Injuries are part of the game for both teams, and you always just want to get your kid the best care as possible. And
yeah, Coach,
everybody's out there helping, and hopefully,
our school,
we're okay out there.
Like you mentioned, both great athletic trainers, Lisa Sandoval, Andrew Aguilar, 2 of the best to do it. So our school district very, very fortunate to have those 2, and they're always quick sprinting onto the field, check on our athletes here in the school district.
And so, Coach, obviously a big storyline, of course, last week and this week was the flood of 2024 coming through Roswell, and really did a lot of damage to the Roswell community, and a lot of families still hurting out there. And of course, our thoughts and prayers from Goddard High School and Roswell Independent School District to everybody out there. And if you need help or assistance in any way, reach out. There's a lot of ways that you can get some assistance out there. Roswell Independent School District, our superintendent, Brian Luck, led us through that. The Pollard Bus Company doing a lot of good things with the buses, trying to get those ready. So thoughts and prayers out there. And then, Coach, also tonight, they're passing the bucket around, raising money. This is through the Family, Youth, and Transition Foster Care liaison, along with the curriculum and in instruction group out there, passing the bucket around, going to help out some to anybody that needs it as well. So hopefully everyone gets in on that raffle here tonight. But please reach out. I know the Roswell Independent School District's here to help. Goddard High School, Roswell High School, everybody's out here to help to try to come back and from that epic flood, Coach. And there's Carrasco picking up the first down there. So Roswell in business.
And Coach, the one positive to come out of the flood is just to see how together Roswell truly is, and how we support each other, especially when times are bad. So kudos to Roswell stepped up, and Ruidoso had their fires, stepped up huge for the families that were affected by the flood. So yeah, again, kudos to the community of Roswell.
Yeah, so look around for ways to help, and also don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help as well. There's a lot of resources out there, and like we said, Roswell Independent School District, led by Brian Luck. A lot of things out there to help this community come back, and we are on the way, Coach. Roswell's a tough community, and it's a united community as well. Palomino going to boot to the left, throw a little deep out route there, and that is caught. Where are they going to spot him? Little deep corner route, or I think it was a corner route, and he snapped it off into more of an out. That's Colby Sanchez. They're going to spot him at the 2. So Roswell with a good-looking opening drive here.
And they're going to go with the big boy package with Zy Carrasco, Coach.
Roswell's missing
And they're
one.
missing a running back.
But there's still 10 seconds on the play clock. Maybe they'll be in a hurry to get a false start here. Nope. They're going to shift into a heavy Twins. Carrasco trying to get the edge. He's going to fall forward, pick up a yard. Payne and Berto on the tackle there for Goddard. Going to pick up one. Going to be second and goal from inside the 1. 8:50 and running third quarter. Roswell up 7-0. Roswell with the heavy package. They got the big boy playing wing down there. They're running that way. Carrasco, but Goddard says no. Rejection. That is number 56 from Goddard. A huge tackle for loss.
Coach, it says Ralph Cipoll's. If so, is that one of our foreign exchange students, Coach?
Ralph Ralph with the TFL. Carrasco fakes the run, and then that's a creative play there. They're
gonna throw the flag for that? Oh, guess not.
Roswell had been setting that up. It was a heavy run package with Carrasco running in that, and then they fake the run, and then the tight end leaks out there. So that's a good play call by a Coach Lynn down there. Goddard has to sell out to stop that play. But yeah, if Coach Ralph Sipholz, foreign exchange student there, number 56.
If that was really him, attaboy Ralph, but so Roswell High gets a touchdown. They're up 14-0. Goddard offense really needing to get a scoring drive going, Coach. It'd be big time if we could.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
We have a tough district, tough schedule, so Coach Anaya doing a really good job over there with them. And also shout out to Marla and Coulter Lewis down in good old Fort Sumner, watching and tuning in. Two of the best people that you'll meet, Coach.
And Coach Coulter could suit up right now and jump in right now.
Coach Lewis still could, and don't put him in the old Fox relays if you want to win, because he'll take that win.
Doesn't need any pads either. Jump right in. Here's Castillo, middle wedge, trying to get up in. Look out. Makes a cut, makes another cut, breaks the tackle, falls forward.
Let's go, baby.
There's the kickoff return we've been needing. And there's Josiah Castillo, number 1. Good return. Goddard will take over in good field position. We will start on our own 40-yard line. Going to be right on the left hash. Goddard opening up this second half, moving south to north. So we'll see the halftime adjustments. So we saw Roswell's. We'll see Goddard's now coming out. Roswell with a good drive to open up the third quarter. 14-0 now, 7:41 to go third quarter.
And again,
Goddard needs an answer.
And again, this is a very senior-laden Roswell High team and a very, very young Goddard Rocket team.
Empty look, trips right. Porras going in motion.
You're going to go to Castillo, and the ball's going to be a little short, Coach. Couldn't quite get it there. We had the one-on-one coverage, and, we could just throw it up to Castillo. I got to be in his area, though. And we got a battle of the signs between the student sections, Coach. Looking at, I think they're about the SROs, and our SRO is definitely top-notch. Sorry to Roswell High's SRO. Officer Romero, but Officer Jimenez is the real deal.
Well, I mean, Coach, look at
and
the
look
size.
at our sign.
Look at the size of our sign. I mean, Coach, that's what's the dimensions on that? I mean,
that's a 20 by 20, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, we're rolling.
I couldn't quite get the block right there, Coach.
So trying to get Porras the ball quick in a space, and Nichols runs up on that one. Nichols been a great player for Roswell for a long time, and he read Porras there. And of course, Coach Jose Porras has been our biggest weapon the past few weeks. Well, really the whole season, Coach.
Yes.
And so Roswell definitely keying on him, and rightfully so.
All right, Coach, in a 3rd and 17, 6:50 and running on the clock, and we're just going to run it with Montoya. A little draw. He's got room, Coach. He's going to go. He's going to pick up almost the first down. We're at a 4th and 1, 16-yard gain right there by Montoya. And
Goddard will go
yes,
for
Coach,
this.
let's
There's
roll.
no doubt
Let's
about
roll.
I think this will be Montoya under center, less than 1 yard. Just go quarterback sneak, find a little bubble on the D-line, and lower the shoulders and go. I love Montoya's quarterback sneak game. Let's see what we do.
And, Coach, also a big shout-out to former Goddard Rocket great Elijah Romero tuning in.
There you go,
going
Elijah.
to New Mexico State.
Big baller.
He wished he was in this game. He balled out in these Goddard Roswell games. And we're going to take a timeout, Coach, reevaluate things.
I can remember a block that Elijah had. I think it was when we beat Roswell in that playoff game. And Elijah just had one of the biggest pancakes that you're ever going to see.
Some of the best hands you'll see, Coach. Just a really super athlete, along with Noah Reese, Eric Palma, Ricardo Quinones, Adrian Vega. What a great super class of Goddard Rockets that was. Miss you, boys. If you're tuning in, your Rockets are playing hard tonight, trying to get that W like you boys did.
That's right. So, Coach, 56 is going to be Dan Moreno. Got that update. So Moreno's back from his injury earlier.
With the new jersey number 2, Coach? Heck yeah, let's do it. And then Mag Martinez playing the jam. It's tricky. This game, this situation is definitely tricky. We're not talking about trick or treat either, baby. It is high drama at the Wool Bowl. 4th and 1, 3rd quarter, 6:09 left. North versus South, red versus blue. Here we go, baby. We need a Rocket first down, and we need it now, boys.
Roswell crowding the line. Goddard in an empty formation. Check with me, Coach Montoya, giving the call to his son.
We still got 10 seconds. We're good. Oh, and we're going to call another timeout, and, Coach, I like it. Big situation. Didn't like what you saw. Let's figure something else out.
So 56 is going to be Dan Moreno. He was 5 earlier, so that's why we were thrown off a little bit. Coach, that's great to see Moreno back.
Yeah, we need that.
We got to have him.
As you saw, made a big play as soon as he came back in. Fourth and 1, high drama, Coach. I built that up, and then they called a timeout. So hopefully, Coach, we need it. We need it now.
Fourth and less than 1 yard. I think you'll see Goddard get under center here and just try to just get low and go. It's going to be a shotgun, empty look. Montoya. Check to the sideline. Roswell crowding the line of scrimmage. Here we go. High drama. Shout out Coach Roybal, using your phrase. Quarterback keeper, and let's see where they spot it.
And it looks like we did not get it, Coach. I like the play call. I like that we went for it. Just Didn't go our way. Montoya was close, but he was met by some big boys at the line.
Yeah. Oh man, we just missed it by a football length. So good job, Roswell's defense, and they'll
go with the counter look, but Goddard's all over. There's a
ball. Yeah, get some
the ball.
Blue. Haciel. Ernesto Garcia. Huge loss.
The Goddard Rocket defense is all over the place, Coach. Coach, how about the Blue Wave? They are all over the place tonight.
I like that, the Blue Wave. Our New Mexico Lobos back in the day, the Desert Swarm. That was another good one.
Yeah, Coach. The Brian Urlacher days?
Yep.
Here we go. 3-down look for Goddard.
Palomino empty, shotgun, straight drop back. Goddard showing pressure. Palomino dancing around, trying to get the edge. He's sprinting fast out to the right, showing off his speed. He's going to get out of bounds.
He's going to get back to close to the original line.
Line of scrimmage, bring up a 3rd and 10.
So he picks up 6 right there. And again, Coach, he ran for about 45 yards to get that. So Goddard defense making him work every time. Really good pressure right there by the Rockets. Gosh, Coach, that Goddard band sounds so good.
See why they won state championship.
The maestro.
And, Coach, we're on the opposite side. So Goddard, the visiting team tonight. So Goddard on the east side of the stadium. That's east, right? I know my directions.
That's the east.
Okay. Yeah.
Never
Sunrise east, sun sets west. I got it.
Never eat sour watermelons.
Yeah.
Shout out Mrs. Tidmore back in the day. 5th grade Del Norte Dragons. And yes.
So we're on the opposite side of Goddard's fans, and man, you could just hear the big blue crew, the maestro Kevin Everett rocking the house. Here we go, 3rd and 4 now. Palomino, gun right, base run up the middle. Goddard is all over that one. Toscano fighting for yards, going to get a
Coach,
couple.
I hope they take a closer look at Toscano. He's trying to do the Ashton Genty, the Michael Myers setup, and it's becoming popular now with all the young running backs. But he was leaning forward. He's done it a couple times, so hopefully they can look at that. So 4th down coming up, Coach. High drama. They're bringing in.
Well, and something else to watch, Coach. You have to have your mouthpiece in as well. I see some mouthpieces out.
And we got the big boy package again, Coach. 4th and 1. And they're going to shift everyone over. We're going to shift also. And here we go. They're going to go with just the counter. They're going to get it. They're going to pick up about 5. So they get the 1st down on 4th down, Coach, but
So that's a good package Roswell has just to pick up those short yardage situations, Coach. Reminds me of Tim Tebow back in the day at Florida.
It really does.
You get that big physical quarterback and pick up your 2 yards. Palomino toss to the left. Godoy makes a cut to the left. Breaking across the 10 inside the Goddard's 10-yard line.
Coach Christian Andrade showing some really, really good speed on that tackle. He almost, he went to knock the ball out, but showed amazing speed and heart, coming to make that tackle from behind. And we got a Roswell Coyote down, Coach, so looks like they're helping him up. But we'll take a quick break, Coach. That's Godoy, so we'll take a quick injury timeout.
We'll go 1 minute. KSVPTV.com, 1061 Fierro for all you Trekkers out there. Goddard Rocket Football. Coach Roybal and Coach Deck. Jocelyn producing, having a good time. Roll Blue.
Roll Blue.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
All right, we are back out of the timeout. Roswell, first and goal from Goddard 7, left hash. Palomino in the shotgun with Jalen Cloud, tailback now. Palomino going to go get the play call from Jeff Lynn. Goddard showing, walking up pressure in the A gap. That's Payne. No, that's Reed walking up A gap. And timeout, Roswell. Roswell didn't like that look. Palomino came over to the sideline after they were lined up. So Goddard looking for a big stop down here. I think we'll see how this sequence of plays goes. I think Roswell, this will be 4-down territory for them. Boot, scoot, and boogie, coach. That's always an exciting moment of every Goddard game.
Get down, go to town, boot, scoot, and boogie.
Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon, always comes on at the right time.
Oh, greatest country song of all time, Neon Moon. Top 2, and it's not 2, coach.
Boot, scoot, and boogie, that's your two-step and jam. Like I say, for me, it's the one-step. I can do a one-step, coach. I'm not making it to 2.
That's more for some Spanish music, coach. I knew you had some salsa and you had some spice.
That's it.
.333 left in the third quarter. The triples are wild right now, coach.
Palomino back there with Cloud. More of a pistol look. He's right behind Palomino. Bootleg to the right. Trying to find Lynn out to the flat. Catches it.
He's down at the 1.
He's going to be down at the 1.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's not a touchdown, but it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
Down and goal.
So Palomino will quarterback sneak that in. It's a touchdown. Roswell up 20-0 now. PAT pending. So Roswell pulling away a little bit here in the third quarter, coach, but a long way to go here. We'll see what happens on this PAT, and then Goddard will have a chance to jump back into this on offense.
So PAT is good. Roswell is going to take the lead 21-0, and you know, if I'm Goddard, I'm also on onside kick alert right here, coach.
Yeah, Roswell's known for that. Just capitalize on the momentum, and if you're Roswell, you're excited how your defense is playing as well.
So 2:54 left, coach, here in this third quarter. Beautiful Friday football night. And, you know, coach, some big games going on right now. Deming and Gadsden. Earlier they didn't have the score. And then tomorrow we have Artesia Mayfield.
Roswell will kick this off. Number 15, Francisco Lara, kicking this deep to Castillo, looking for a cut. Trying to cut it back, breaks the tackle, fighting forward. He's going to go up across the 35-yard line. Good job by Josiah Castillo. So Goddard's got to get moving on offense here. Down 21-0 now, 7-0 at half. Goddard got to get going here.
And then Coach Deming's up in the second quarter, 15-0 on Gadsden.
That's a big one.
Big game for seeding purposes.
And then we have Artesia Mayfield tomorrow. Correct, Coach. That'll be another big one. We'll be thinking about Gene Dow as always during that.
It's prayers up for Gene. The brains behind this whole KSVP operation.
Yep, Gene Dow and his crew, KSVP, just unbelievable, above and beyond. Bring all these games for us, so wish you well, Gene.
Brady Gibbs with a good rush, hitting the hole very, very hard for about 5 yards, Coach, maybe 4.
We know Gene's listening, watching everything, Coach.
Hope we're doing a good job, Gene. So 2nd and 6 coming up, Coach. Goddard with pretty good field position after the good kickoff return by Castillo. And here we go, a little bit of a high snap. We're going to get it off anyway to Gibbs. He's got a little bit of room, and he's not going to pick up any on that one. Roswell had really good speed on the perimeter, able to stop Gibbs right there before advancing.
We're starting to see some more single coverage out there from Roswell High. They didn't have anybody over the top of Jose Porras on that one. Might be able to get a shot deep to Porras here. See what happens. Yeah, they got Carrasco a little more middle of the field. Might be able to get it up. Of course, we're on a hash there. Option. Montoya's going to keep that one.
So we're going to go ahead and punt, Coach, and we're going to need a good one. Flip the field over. Roswell High's offense. A little more success there in that third quarter than the first half. And 40 ticks and counting, Coach.
We got to get this snap off here. We got to go 2-1. Good snap. Good catch. Roybal going to punch it to the left. See where they spot it. So Roswell will take over on their own 40 after the Goddard punt. 28 seconds left to go here in the third. Roswell up 21-0. We'll keep it here. Wait for the third quarter timeout.
Holding call against the return team.
So, looks like going to be a holding call. We'll see where this is going to be taken back to. So, definitely much needed. Help us out with field position and take them 10 more yards back to the 31.
And so, Coach, we mentioned this game here at Goddard Roswell moved up to 6 o'clock to try to avoid some potential weather, and then weather is starting to move into the area. Severe thunderstorm for southeastern New Mexico, Loving, and 10 miles southeast of Carlsbad, moving north. So a big one down there by Carlsbad.
And Roswell High with the toss, and they're going to have Jalen Cloud, who didn't play in the first half, Coach. He's going to pick up about 3 yards right there. And that's going to take us to the fourth quarter, Coach.
So Roswell up 21-0. Goddard looking to fight back with the big fourth quarter rally. I can feel it coming, Coach. We'll be back. KSVPTV.com, 106.1 Fiero. Goddard Rocket Football, Roll Blue.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model. You don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
And we are back. Quick timeout there between the third and fourth quarter. Roswell up 21-0, 7-0 game at halftime. Really 7-0 after the first possession of the first quarter. 7-0 for a long time, Coach. And then Roswell, a couple touchdowns there in that third quarter, trying to pull away. Goddard looking for a stop, try to get this ball back. Goddard's played outstanding defense all night long, Coach. And you know, we forced a couple turnovers there in that first half. We need to force another one here. There's Palomino, the keeper, off the right side, and that's going to be a good tackle from Goddard out there and Castillo.
That's really good, Coach. He's playing the pass and able to come off and make the tackle. We got our defense playing disciplined right there. Backside staying home. Roswell, I thought they saw something on that sweep on the backside on the previous play, but Goddard able to stay home, play sound, fundamental football defensively right there.
Palomino going to swing it out to Cloud, makes a cut, and he gets chopped down quick by
Goddard defense.
It's a long way from us. Is that Reed or Payne? It's one of the Bash brothers. Let's see. It's Reed. Coach Reed has had a heck of a season, heck of a ball game tonight. Nathan Reed, Roll Blue, forces a fourth down. That's what Goddard needed. See if Goddard can set up a return here or put some pressure on Carrasco. He's had a good night punting. So Porras is going to have room here. Goddard's going to have a chance. Porras is dangerous, makes the first man miss, but then Roswell there to rally and get on him.
Yeah, I went to make a move, Coach. Looked like he slipped a little bit, but nonetheless, Goddard going to have the ball at the 30-yard line, and you know, offense, we really need to get going right here. Roswell has a great defense, been playing good all night long. Goddard needs to pop one, Coach. Get us some momentum going.
We need a big play. Feel good. 10:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Like Roswell up.
Here we go, Coach. Montoya with the trips right look. One's the wing. We're going to drop back. Going to go with the fade ball to Porras, and oh, it's going to be an interception, Coach. Montoya was under a lot of pressure right there, and not able to really step into it. And Porras didn't have much of a chance on it on that short throw, but like I said, Montoya had lots of pressure in their face. So Roswell.
Coach, like you said, we're trying to make a play there. We're up against it a little bit, trying to make a big play.
And watch the deep pass right here. Some tricky after the turnover. That's what they're doing. They're going deep post right up the middle, but he throws it long again. And Andrade was running step for step with Colby Sanchez right there. But, after a turnover, you can usually anticipate a deep shot coming, and Goddard was ready for it. So 2nd and 10 coming up, 10:41, Coach. Roswell going to go with a tight trip to the right look. They can do a lot out of that. And they're going to go to hand off to Cloud. He's shifty, Coach. Yeah, we mentioned that he didn't play in the first half. Maybe some kind of team violation or something, but definitely lots of speed, very athletic kid. First down for the Coyotes. Again with that. No, they're going to go with the 2 tight on both sides. A receiver and a wing on both sides. They're real tight, and they're going to do a little play action boot to the right. He's going to fire in there, looking for number 17, but he throws it long. He threw a fastball, Coach, and he just needed a simple changeup right there.
Yeah, Luke Lynn with a good route out there, and then just couldn't quite hook up with Palomino.
So going to bring up a 2nd and 10, Coach. Ball inside Goddard territory at the 49-yard line. Going to go with that tight trip to the right look. Going to go with the option, give it to Cloud, and Goddard's all over it. He's going to step out of bounds. And Christian Andrade was getting blocked, and he threw his man that was trying to block him to the ground. And the guy he threw to the ground didn't like it very much. I wouldn't like it either, but I don't know if I would get up talking after getting pancake blocked. Good job by Christian Andrade. And again, the tight trip to the right look, kind of a pistol look. Going to fake the handoff, go with that and throw back, and he's got him wide open, Coach. We didn't stay home on the backside right there, Coach, and they get the throwback, and they score to number 2, Jalen Cloud.
Yeah, Coach, you had mentioned that Cloud's got a lot of speed, and they did that throwback there back into the boundary. It's a good play. Palomino was accurate on that one. So Roswell 27-0 PAT pending, 10 minutes
that
on the
snap,
clock.
Fire. Goddard going to pick it up, but in high school you can't advance it, so Ernesto Garcia comes up with the pick off of the bad snap fire call on the PAT attempt, and it's going to be 27-0 Roswell. Goddard going to take over.
So we'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back for a kickoff return here at KSVPTV.com, 106.1 Fierro, Goddard Rocket Football. 2-minute timeout. Roll Blue.
Need new windows for your home? Beware of the sales gangster. Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing and Windows here. A sales gangster is a window salesperson with the mobster mentality. They intimidate, bully, and fast talk you into buying their less than quality windows during a 3-hour pitch. Think I'm kidding? Call a few window companies and see for yourself. Or you can skip the sales gangsters and call Trustmark. We have fair, no-nonsense pricing on our premium windows, and our appointments take only about 60 to 75 minutes. Just long enough to listen to what you need, show you your options, answer your questions, and give you a straightforward quote. Then it's up to you. We can take a no just as easy as a yes, but I'll guarantee you this: no sales gangsters. Sound fair? Call Trustmark Roofing and Windows for your no-obligation spring window assessment. 575-755-7663 or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Attention, Goddard.
Gibbs off the right side, got space, first down and more. Brady Gibbs, big run. That's about 18 right there for Gibbs, really good run.
Need new windows for your home? Beware of the sales gangster. Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing and Windows here. A sales gangster is a window salesperson with the mobster mentality. They intimidate, bully, and fast talk you into buying their less than quality windows during a 3-hour pitch. Think I'm kidding? Call a few window companies and see for yourself. Or you can skip the sales gangsters and call Trustmark. We have fair, no-nonsense pricing on our premium windows. Our appointments take only about 60 to 75 minutes, just long enough to listen to what you need, show you your options, answer your questions, and give you a straightforward quote. Then it's up to you. We can take a no just as easy as a yes, but I'll guarantee you this: no sales gangsters. Sound fair? Call Trustmark Roofing and Windows for your no-obligation spring window assessment. 575-755-7663 or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
All right, so Roswell High gets the first down right there. Jalen Cloud, number 2.
So first down from Roswell. Roswell on the ball, ready to go. 7:06, clock has stopped while he moved the chains. Was he out of bounds?
He went out of bounds, Coach. So tight trips. They're going to try a little reverse right here, number 3. Goddard's ready for it. And they don't get nothing on that.
Castillo, physical. There's a corner coming up and tackle. That is Castillo.
Yeah, that was Castillo, Coach. So Goddard ready for the reverse right there.
So loss of 1 on the play. Palomino, pistol backfield. Cloud is the running back. Little twins right, wing left. Little split zone look with Luke Lynn.
And Cloud going to pick up about 6, maybe 7 right there. And, you know, Goddard defense, Coach, playing some punishing football, even on those runs where the Roswell High gets some yardage. We make them pay for it, Coach. Or each run, they're having to earn it for sure. And that tight trips to the right, Coach, a little kind of a pistol backfield. The ball's out, Goddard!
I think Goddard's.
Oh, no, it looked like Roswell High might have fallen on it. We had a chance, Coach. Hopefully, come on, boys.
We tried to scoop that, which I like that. I mean, scoop and score. Try to make a play, but Roswell does get on that. So this will be 4th down, Roswell. See if they would think they would go for it. 5:22 and running up 27-0. Palomino, a little bootleg to the left, little deep comeback. That's incomplete. Goddard will take over on downs.
And they've been
good job defense again. Coach, the defense has been great all night.
All night long, Coach. Been on the field a lot and just been playing really, really good defense. And even when Roswell High has scored, you know, it's after they convert on 4th down or something big like that. So Goddard going to take over 45-yard line.
Looks like Big Bad Bo back at center. Maddox back to right tackle. Little tight trips, heavy trips to the left. That
Gibbs.
wide zone there to the left.
Gibbs picks up about
Gibbs,
8
nice,
right there.
nice gain off the edge. Pause, sealing the edge out there. Good run there on 1st down. Montoya shotgun back there with Gibbs. Heavy trips to the left again. Gibbs up the middle. Maybe a half yard. Going to bring up a 3rd and short.
So 3rd and 2, Coach, 3:40 and counting would be a big 1st down if Goddard could come up with it. We're going to go just a lead to Montoya, and we're going to pick it up, Coach, down to the 34. So a 3-yard pickup by Montoya picks up the 1st down. Yeah, Coach, last big first down by Goddard. Last game of the regular season, Coach.
Coach, playoffs coming up after this.
Can't hold anything back come playoff time, Coach. The Rockets will get in, and I really, really think they'll be able to make some noise come playoff time. That should come out Sunday afternoon, maybe Sunday evening, right, Coach?
I believe so.
Ready gives on the carry for the Rockets. Short gain on the play. On the tackle, number 48 is Rutley. Second down and 9.
So we're going to go with a kind of a quad look. Going to give it to Gibbs again. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards, Coach. It's a steady diet of Gibbs and working right now.
Ready gives on the carry. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3. Take that, third down and 3.
So 3rd and 3, Coach. Ball close to the left hash. Be really nice if Goddard can punch one in. But nonetheless, we're going to have a lot of momentum going into our playoff game next week, Coach. Gave Roswell High all they could handle, 7-0 at halftime. Could have been a 0-0 game going into halftime. So Goddard defense playing lights out all season long, really showing out tonight against the number 1 team in the state. Gibbs picks up another Goddard Rocket first down, picks up about
Good
5
job by
right
Gibbs there. Gibbs getting a lot of good touches tonight. Does some good things with the ball in his hands. That's another first down, like you said. Flag on the play. It's been a while since the flag. That's always good. But we'll see what this is. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Roswell, so this will move Goddard up half the distance to the goal, first down. Coach, hopefully Goddard can punch this into the end zone here to finish the game. You always want to finish strong in these situations. Keep fighting, keep working hard, look for positive momentum to take into the week of practice in your next game. That's what Goddard's been doing. Hopefully we could punch it in, Coach.
Goddard going to get the ball all the way down at the Roswell High 13-yard line. Yeah, touchdown would be huge for momentum, Coach. Perception, too, like playing the number 1 team to within 3 scores and 1 score at halftime would be big. Most teams, if you're not in the top 5, get blown out by 50 against these type of teams. So
there's a fumble on that play. Roswell's going to end up with that. I didn't see the ball out. Maybe he stripped him, Coach. I'm not really sure. But Roswell's going to have the ball. So 1:18 to go in the ball game. Roswell will look to run the clock out. And Coach, one scenario you and I were talking about during halftime, depending on seeding and all that, Goddard could be sitting in 8 or 9, something like that, win a playoff game, and then it is rematch with Roswell High as the 1 seed. So we could be doing this again here in a couple weeks.
And, we mentioned Elijah Romero and Noah Reese's class. Last time that happened, Goddard
got the win.
Goddard got the win in the playoffs.
And Goddard, we're going to lose this game 27-0, Coach, but did a lot of good things. Only down 7-0 the vast majority of the game. So just throwing that out there, Coach. Here in the next couple weeks, we could have a rematch here between these 2 teams. Of course, everything's dependent on playoff seedings and all that and matchups. I think Roswell High for sure probably going to be the 1 seed. But you never know, and then we'll see where Goddard ends up as well. So Palomino will take a knee, and this will end the ball game. So congratulations, Roswell High. Going to pick up a big win tonight. They showed again why they're the #1 ranked team in the state. But Coach Goddard, on the rise, played great ball. Proud of these kids, proud of these coaches, and score. Coach, this is one of those. The score is definitely deceiving. Goddard
Coach,
made a lot of plays tonight, especially on a defense. 7-0 for a very, very long part of this game. And Goddard, a young team, coaching staff, building it the way they want it. A lot of great things have happened this year. We get better every game, Coach, and we're going to make the playoffs. And it just feels like we're going to play our best ball there.
Yeah.
And Coach, I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, Coach, super excited for this Rocket football team. Definitely a playoff team. You know, none of those northern teams would be able to play Roswell High this tight, play Mayfield that tight, okay, or put up 20 on Artesia. So, you know, we're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to make some noise in the playoffs. This team's improving, getting better and better every week. The proof is in the pudding. And, you know, really, really excited, not only for the remainder of this season, but the future. This is a senior-laden Roswell Coyote team, and the young Goddard Rockets gave them all they could handle all night long, Coach. So going to be really, really interesting to see what happens in the playoffs and the next few years. Coach Bolaños has this team in a great position, and they're going to be rolling soon, Coach.
So we'll take a quick timeout, then we'll come back and wrap it up with some stats. KSVPTV.com coming back for postgame. Roll Blue.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
All right, we are back. We're going to wrap it up quick here. So Roswell wins tonight over Goddard, but Coach Goddard again improving throughout the season. Very, very young team. A lot of talent with the new coaching staff. And, Coach, we gave Roswell everything they wanted for 2.5 quarters tonight, and we will make the playoffs. That'll be determined this weekend. Roswell should be the 1 seed, like we said. Artesia Mayfield tomorrow, so we'll see how it all shapes out. But Goddard has a chance for a home playoff game as well. We'll just have to see. There is a chance, Coach, we could end up playing Roswell again here in the playoffs. That happened a few years back. So we'll just have to see. But, Coach, we are proud of our kids. Came up short today. We will get them next time. Any final thoughts there, Coach Roybal?
No, Coach, we mentioned it earlier, just super proud of our football team, our football coaches. They're definitely on the rise, and they're going to give someone all they can handle the first round of the playoffs, and then additionally after that, Coach, just a team that's getting better and better, and I would not want to see them if I was any other team in the 5A playoffs, that's for sure.
Shout out to KSVPTV.com. Gene Dow, thinking about you. You and your staff do a great job, as always. Jocelyn producing for us tonight. Roy's down there on the field, Coach, running the camera. Tanner Todd in the other booth. These guys do a great job bringing you all these games. They go above and beyond, and it's free. It's a great stream. We have a good time up here cheering for our school, Coach. Goddard, we come up short tonight. We'll get them next time. Goddard Rocket Football for Coach Roybal. I'm Coach Deck. See you next time. Roll Blue.
Roll Blue.
That concludes this edition of Goddard Rocket Sports on Fiera 106.1 FM. Sports on Fiera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University, Farmers Country Market, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Richland Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Roswell Seed, Trustmark Roofing, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Amigo Machinery, Richland Motors, Wakefield Oil, Plateau, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, and Wakefield Oil Express. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.